So the other day, live on my charity screen, I was speaking to a friend. He was telling me that they added 10% pulse resistant mods to the game. You know, because the old way to run a counter build was three-piece system corruption and three-piece yaw, which would have gave you like 130% pulse resistance, of course. But right now, I'm sitting at 100%, and 100% is all you need to be immune to the pulse. You cannot be pulsed by a heartbreaker or a regular traditional spotter build. And these are the pieces right here. We're still using the Keenberger, which is one of the best ARs in the game. But if you can get your hands on a Carbine 7, it hits. Just roll flatline on it like I did, man. Make sure you guys have damage targets out of cover on it, of course. But the Keenbreaker right here, it's one of the newest ARs in the game, which is a beast. And can, yo, if you find one that's God tier, you probably can get your base total damage up to 118, which is insane. So let's get into the build. We're running three-piece shawl. Three-piece shawls, as you can see, it comes with hazard protection, weapon damage, and 40% pulse resistance. Now I'm going to show you also, when you go to your tree for the specialization, you're going to see that you also get 50% pulse resistance. That's also included with that, which is also helping us getting that 100%. Because technically we're sitting at 90, but with that 1%, that 10% pulse resistant mod, we're sitting at 100% total, which is insane. I'm going to show you what my crit damage looks like. 49.5% critical hit chance and 166.8% critical hit damage. Insane on a build like this. Normally when you run the three-piece system corruption, it caps out between 120, 130 crit hit damage, 50 crit chance, which is nearly not enough to do. And you also lose so much damage, but you're pretty much immune to the pulse with 130. But creating a build like this, just adding one piece improvised to get that extra crit damage that you need is insane. And you also got the Fox prayers on this too. So, with system corruption and three-piece yaw, you don't have that multiplicative damage, which is that 8% damage to targets out of cover. So this is how I have mine set up. And my chest plate is not even 100% maxed out, as you can see, but it does get the job done. We got spot on that bad boy because this is where you want it. We're also running one piece Grupo just to get that additional critical hit damage because right here, I could put on a Fenris holster to get that extra AR damage, but honestly, I feel like I don't need it because the more crit damage, the more damage you're going to dish out, and that's what I want personally. But definitely design this build to your liking, man. As you can see, these are what everything looks like on this particular build right here, and I am countering everything. My pistol, I'm using finisher just so I can shoot those lower tier skills that are on the ground, like a Stinger Hive, tier 1, tier 2, crack that, get additional damage just from swapping my weapon, get 35% extra critical hit chance, and 40% critical hit damage. Don't really need a Coyotes because people are always still running Coyotes, but this build definitely does slap, man, so I hope you enjoy.